Hi guys, welcome back to Fresh Talk Season 2 with me, your host, Jada Gyamfi, sponsored by Estella's Fresh Mex. And today, I'm so excited for the guest we have. Highly recommended. Everyone wants this to happen, the crossover. We have Kylie Feuerbach. Yay! Welcome, Kylie.
Thank you.
So Kylie is a senior, fifth year, right?
Yeah, fifth year.
Or red shirt, I guess.
Yeah,
red
red
senior.
shirt.
She's been here for a while.
Yep.
On our women's basketball team.
Yep.
Kylie is a fellow TikTok influencer. Just like me.
Following your footsteps.
Yep. YouTuber. Vlogger. Which the people love, and I personally love.
Yep. You love being the addition.
I love
the videos.
I love the camera.
Yes.
What can I say?
They all love when you're there.
They do.
Yep.
They love a good outfit of the day. All of the things.
Sabrina is your friend.
Yes. Well, if you guys know, if you watch the vlogs, which I would think if you watch the pod, you watch the vlogs.
Yes.
But good friend of mine, Sabrina Ionescu, really rooting for her.
Yep.
Ooh, but they play the Aces, don't they?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah, so sorry, Sabrine. Sorry, bestie. Gonna have to go against you on this one.
To get through that one.
Yeah, hopefully she's not watching this.
Yeah.
She probably won't. She's locked in playoff mode. I'll shoot her a text, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sabrina, love her. Anyways, Kylie.
Yes.
So, welcome. We're so excited to have you here.
Thank you.
I'm so excited for the season to start.
Yeah.
I know. We kick off on Friday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, crap.
I know.
Tomorrow's like our first official practice, but we've been practicing since June.
Yeah.
Just going at it full time. So, yeah. You play basketball, obviously, with me.
Yep.
And what got you into basketball? I know you come from a very athletic family, obviously. So what got you here?
Yeah. Like you said, I had like older siblings, so I think ever since I was able to walk, I was exposed to sports and traveling a lot to their games like you've done too. Yeah. And then once I was able to actually start playing, I just kind of got right into it. I started playing like YMCA basketball. And then feeder team.
Oh my gosh. Those pictures you put on TikTok.
Feeder team after that. That was just like my sophomore feeder team. It's called Fury. And then that was like probably fourth grade. And ever since then, that was like travel basketball and beyond. So yeah, it was, I don't know, I've always been around sports, and basketball was kind of the main focus, but I liked all the other ones too.
Yeah, you did track, right?
Track and volleyball.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember that.
Yes.
But yeah, and so me and Kylie have a lot of random connections.
We do.
Starting with, we both played AU at the same program.
Yes.
And Kylie actually played basketball with my sister.
Yes. That's where it all started.
Kylie, Maya, Caitlin, they were all teammates. Maya's my sister, by the way.
Yep. I remember Jada walking into the gym. She was a freshman. I remember hearing she was like committing to Iowa, or had just gotten an offer from Iowa, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Were you
it was
a little
so
bit scared?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
pretty
really intimidating. Really intimidating.
Not friendly at all.
No. Yeah, no, cold shoulder.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's been that's how many years ago? Like 7?
So many years.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
We always talk about, because Kylie has a younger brother, Isaiah.
Oh, yeah.
But he's only, how many years younger? 3?
Than you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
4, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
because he's a junior in high school.
Oh, yeah. But we always talk about, like, I used to obviously watch Kylie's games because she was on my sister's team, and Isaiah would be there too.
Yep.
And he was, like, so little and young, and now he comes to visit here.
And he's taller than all of us.
Yeah, he's taller than all of us. He's so adorable. Oh, my gosh.
You want to do the conversation you had with him, or?
Yes.
Okay.
So, do you want to be me? Oh, you be
so
Isaiah.
I'll pretend. Okay.
So...
Okay, so I'm Isaiah. I'm sitting in the chair.
Yeah, sitting on the couch.
Walking out of the locker room. So where's the wall?
So I'm walking out of our locker room doors. So Isaiah's sitting on the couch.
Let's say you're gonna go this one. I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So facing away from me, but I walk in and I'm like, "Hey, Isaiah."
Hey.
And I was like, "Did you have fun today at practice?"
And
that was it.
Yeah.
No eye contact.
No.
He was not interested in the conversation at all. It was
but
so
he's so cute.
funny. He's so cute. Yeah, and
he's just my little brother.
I know. Little blessing.
Little baby.
Yes. I know. It's so scary how. But it's probably like, I don't know. It's kind of the same thing as you are to me, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like you used to be.
I know.
My
and
superior.
then now it's like you're growing, and it's like.
And we're teammates.
You're an adult now.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm old enough to be an adult, but that's about it. But yeah, so you played at Attack. How many years did you play there?
I played 2 summers.
2 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was I love hearing people's experience with attack because I feel like everyone kind of has similar experiences, but everyone has like their fun little stories.
Yeah.
So how was your experience?
I'll do my whole storyline. So Greta, obviously, I got to attack through her. And I had just switched from a different program, and I had obviously known attack was a really, really good program, and it was, they kind of preached the things that I wanted to work on, so I was like, okay, they're very established, very disciplined, so decided to go there. I would only go on the weekends because it's 4.5 hour drive from my house.
Lucky. I envied the out-of-state people so bad because you never had
the Wednesday practices.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Whew.
Didn't have to go to those.
Yeah, you're lucky.
But yeah, we would have 4-hour practice on Saturday, 3-hour practice on Sunday, drive back. And the first year I would carpool with Greta, and then the second year I would just go back by myself. I was able to drive and stuff, obviously. But yeah, going into it, I didn't really know what to expect, but I knew it was like EYBL circuit, and that was like my first time getting into EYBL. Mm-hmm. So I knew like the standards were really high and all that stuff. So I was like really focused. But then once I got exposed to it, it was just like, it's intense, obviously.
Yeah. What was your like, everyone talks about like their welcome to the WNBA. 17s, yeah. Wait, were you there for that practice?
The one where we ran like 500 of them? Yeah.
Yeah. Was that your
It wasn't at the field house though.
Oh, you're talking about Ballard High School?
Uh-huh. That one.
That was my that was my welcome to
But
EYBL.
then the one at field house where we didn't have the practice jerseys.
Yeah, that was intense as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So at Attack, we really preach, being conditioned, staying in good shape.
Running the floor?
Yeah, running the floor.
Yep.
Our punishment would always be 17s.
Yeah.
Always. Luckily, sometimes we would get like an 11.
Yeah.
And that was like, oh my God, I would like literally want to kiss Dixon on the forehead. I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, we had one practice at Ballard High School where it was just the top team, and I was on Randy's team maybe. Yeah. And then there was like another team there.
Yeah.
And I don't know what was wrong with us.
I don't either.
We were doing 3-man weave for maybe an hour and a half.
We had to keep doing it.
And one of my teammates just kept missing the layup. Like, it was to the point where we were like, just don't go in that line anymore because you are going to miss the layup.
Please.
And every time she missed, it was like, maybe a 17 every time she missed. And then at one point, my sister had to race Maya McDermott, who's a guard at Northern Iowa, who's like a little
really fast.
So fast. Like, she ran track in high school, she played soccer, and then there's my sister who I'm going to go on the record and say I might be faster than, which is like, so she's really slow. So my sister had to race Maya McDermott, and it was like, if my sister beat her, like, we would get like a scrap of running of some sort.
Yeah.
She didn't beat her at all. I think Maya like probably lapped her. Like, it was so bad.
Oh my gosh. But honestly, I don't think I had ever been in the best shape until I was at Attack. Like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
It was
oh, that scared me.
It was insane. Like, the running, it was insane. That really built character for one.
Oh,
but like, you could run and play the whole game,
literally,
and you wouldn't even be tired compared to whatever you had been doing before that. So
yeah, like the difference between summer ball and high school ball, I was like,
insane.
Gosh, I went back and did one practice at Attack this past summer. I like to do one every year, just to see like if I still got it.
Yeah.
No, I don't. We did like, and it's gotten so much easier like throughout the years, and it's still so freaking hard.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
Did you ever have to do the full court layup drill?
Yeah, where you would just run and do layups.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That almost took me out this spring. I was like, and all these girls are like doing it, and they're laughing and smiling, and I'm like, all of you guys, I'm like, you're all insane. I don't know what's wrong with you. All of you are crazy. I don't know. I was like, I'm ready to leave, and you guys are happy and joking. I'm like, yeah.
But then it's so awesome seeing like the coaches and like Dixon.
Oh, Dixon.
What
a guy.
Yeah, he's the best.
He really is. He's so, like, I feel like everyone who doesn't play for Attack is so terrified of him. Like, that's the message that we always get is like, oh my gosh, your coach is like.
But once you're in there, it's like.
He's really just a goofball.
He is.
He's a goofball, and he's so sweet. Yep. And he's like.
He knows when to turn the
Boy, does
switch.
Gosh.
Flip the switch, but.
Has there ever been like.
It's all love.
Have you ever had like a moment with Dixon like that where you're like. Really freaking scared?
I would say my first whole summer was like a little scary.
The whole thing was scary.
But I do remember there was a tournament in Minnesota, and that was brutal.
I feel like Minnesota brings out the worst in him. It does. Because it's North Tartan.
Yep, it does. It really does. It really shapes you.
It does, yeah.
But, I mean, ever since then, though, honestly, it's like you have to have that moment, and then it's all out of love, and then you just go uphill from there.
Yeah,
like it was
because he wants to see if you'll break, and if you don't, he's like, oh, okay.
Exactly.
I'm trying to remember what mine was.
You were there a lot longer than me, so you probably have.
And he I had moments with Dixon before he was even my coach.
Yeah.
Like he was still trying to get under my skin. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of. Ken was honestly, when Ken was there, that was some of the worst too, because I'll never forget, he told me once I was slower than molasses. He was like, my grandma could run faster than you. I was like, wow, that one hurts.
That hurts.
But he's also really funny. They really are the best coaches ever. They're great.
They are.
But yeah.
They are.
What a time.
I love them.
Gosh. So after AAU, you started on the bad side. Kylie.
Yes.
Kylie played 1 year.
I played 1 year.
1 year at Iowa State.
Yep.
And then we charmed her so much.
Yeah.
Not even me, everyone else here.
Everyone's just so charming.
Yeah. She was like, oh, I just have to join
Yeah.
Iowa. What was the appeal to come to Iowa after you decided to leave?
I mean, there was a lot of things. I mean, being a little bit closer to home is a huge thing. I think the Big Ten conference overall, the way they play basketball is very appealing to play. Mm-hmm. Knowing that I had played with, at the time, I don't even know how many people were played on attack at the time that I ended up going there. It was probably 4 or 5. I don't know. And it's consistent. We always have at least 4 or 5 people from attack.
Yeah. Familiar faces.
Yeah, they're all attackers. But yeah, I think that was another thing. I had played with Caitlin. She had been my point guard, obviously, for attack in the past. And I knew kind of just the work ethic and the coaches. I just knew the culture obviously was insanely good. Honestly, the question that you should have asked should have been what was there not drawing?
Right.
What wasn't drawing you?
Right.
Because
did anything?
There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's pretty special.
It's very special.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very thankful. You and the rest of the team.
I was waiting for you to say something about me.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just such a great experience, and you have these relationships. I'll be texting people who haven't even been here now for over a year, and just former teammates, and seeing how they're doing and stuff, and it's just a family.
Yeah.
So.
I feel that's what's so obvious about our program. Coach Abby came back. Coach Jay's been here forever.
They've all been in the system.
Sean came back. Randy came back.
Yep. And when she was saying that today, I was just it's.
I know.
So
I
true.
was I had goosebumps. Yeah. When she was
Same.
Randy was here, and
I know.
they couldn't even. I was like, oh. I was like, I'm
Everyone.
so proud of us.
It makes my heart melt.
I know. It's so
Literal
cool
goosebumps.
to see. Yeah, but it's this is such a great place because people wouldn't come back just
if they didn't like it.
Yeah, if they didn't love it.
Yeah.
And especially to come back and coach
Exactly.
Abby and all of them. We have so many people that come back or choose to stay. Extra, Kate, Gabby, you, obviously, you all had opportunities to move on and
I know.
leave us. Thank God you did it.
Sad thing to think about.
I know. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Ugh, but it is really amazing. And I don't know. We go through so much together, and I feel like all of you guys are my family.
Yeah.
It's
we all
crazy.
just love each other.
Yeah. There's so much
family.
love.
I know.
And excitement. There is. Yeah.
It's very special.
What was the biggest difference? Well, let's talk about okay, what are you majoring in, by the way?
Okay, so I'm majoring in marketing. Well, I got my undergrad in marketing, and then I'm getting my master's right now in strategic communication. So I've practiced saying strategic because I can't pronounce
it's hard for
it.
you.
Yeah, I'm strategic. So yeah, strategic communication.
Yes, very good.
Yes. But yeah, it's an online program. I'm in 3 classes right now, so night classes. It's pretty, there's a lot of readings and very discussion based, but it's kind of a lighter load compared to when you're undergrad.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's you have 5 classes and constantly.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, my new obsession, Poppy. The flavor is so good, and it doesn't hurt my tummy, which is what I really like about it. It's good and healthy for your gut, and it tastes amazing. This is my favorite flavor, if you guys are wondering. It's Doc Pop, and another fan favorite is the orange creamsicle. But if you haven't tried it, you definitely should, because it's my favorite. So we are back. We had some microphone
Technical difficulties.
Kylie basically ripped the whole microphone off the couch.
I chucked it.
And threw it across the room in anger.
Yeah,
so
it was impulsive.
She gets like that. She's a very angry human.
Yeah.
Little girl.
I just get off the rails.
She gets really scary. Funny enough to bring that up. So the other day, me and Kylie, we are just like, we are really like
We're
this.
tight.
We are super
We're tight.
We're locker neighbors.
Yeah.
And so kind of the system that me and Kylie have figured out is I keep my locker messy so she can keep hers clean.
Yep.
And so the other day, you weren't even in there, but I gotten dressed and I go to tie my shoes. So obviously when I tie my shoes for practice, I sit in your locker.
Yes.
As you know, and what we agreed to.
Uh-huh.
And AJ was like, hey, I think if you can't even tie your shoes in your own locker, maybe it's time to clean it.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. What you don't understand is Kylie wants me to use her locker.
Yeah.
And
like,
if I don't, you get mad at me.
Like if I find like a random sock in my locker that's yours, I'm like, it shouldn't be any other way.
No, it shouldn't.
Or like
and sometimes
a random shoe.
Right. If my stuff kind of starts to creep, like that's what it's supposed to be.
It's like crawling into my locker.
Yeah.
Like literally crawling into my locker.
It's really scary.
Yeah.
But it's so great, and sometimes
my locker is just a very welcoming.
It is.
But for Jada specifically.
Yeah. And my favorite thing to do is try and get there before you.
Yeah.
So I can
so
change
you
quick
can do it.
and you don't even know I was ever in there.
No.
But there has been lots of times where Kylie will walk in and I'll just be sitting in her locker and she's like, and I'm like, yeah.
Or there's times where I'm literally sitting in my locker with my legs up and you don't see me. And like I've scared Jada multiple times with that too. Yeah,
because you fit right in there.
I just fit right in there.
And I'm like, what are you doing in my locker?
Yes.
Because I have two.
Yes.
With you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have one. You have two, but I just have my one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's so appreciated that you keep it so clean for me.
I know.
It's awesome.
I do it for you only.
Because mine is a mess.
Yeah.
It's atrocious.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
I know.
You get it.
It's hard to keep up with it.
It is. All the laundry, the new towels, the loops.
We were going through that, yesterday.
Yeah.
Where the shirts came from. All those shirts.
What shirts?
The skim shirts that you found in your...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I find all of my good clothes in my locker. And then I'm like, no wonder.
Where did they go?
Oh, they're all there.
Yep.
And the sad part is I have you know the trash bags we have in the locker room, like the massive ones?
Uh-huh.
So I have one of those in the back of my car full of clothes from last season.
Yep.
I haven't brought it up to my room.
No.
Similar
my
to
trunk
how,
is filled with that stuff too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a pair of my best friend's shoes, Sabrina. I got them back in May. She had sent them to me. Just kidding. She didn't. She doesn't know where I live. But I had gotten them back in May, customized them, paid for them myself.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I didn't. Caitlin did.
Shout out Caitlin.
Thanks, Caitlin. But I had gotten them in May, and they had sat into my car until yesterday.
Yep.
I finally brought them out.
And they're very cute.
They're super cute.
They're very cute.
And they're an amazing
Huge
quality
fan.
shoe. They already broken in.
Uh-huh.
And I love them.
Yeah.
What's your favorite basketball shoe, Kylie?
That's a
I'm
good
actually
question.
interested.
Yeah.
Because everyone has weird, because some people with knees and ankles, it's like, it's a feel thing.
Yes. Me and Addie actually have very similar feet when it comes to our shoes.
Oh.
So yeah, we're on the same page with that stuff. So we've really gone through this.
Yes.
But I would have to say.
Oh, no.
The microphone. No. But I would actually have to say the KDs. I don't know what version they are, but they had, you know, like the nail pop, like the crackle. Mm-hmm. They looked like crackle.
Oh.
I don't know.
Did you wear them last year?
2 years ago.
Okay.
No, not 2 years ago because I wasn't. It was maybe not like my first year here, I think. But they have like a little strap. They're kind of mid-rise. I don't know what version, but they were like
the best
top
shoe ever.
tier. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then last year, I would say my favorite shoe was probably the GT Cut or no GT
You
Zooms.
like those?
The pink ones that we got. That Hannah's been wearing. She's wearing the white pair.
Oh
yes.
Oh yeah, you did.
I don't know what they're called. GT something. Mm-hmm. I love those. And then this year, I recently wore the LeBrons, and I've been liking those. So.
Wow.
Yeah, but I would have to say the KDs back from way back.
When.
Yeah.
Way back when. I tell you, they don't make shoes like they used to.
No, they don't. They
and
don't.
Boy, are they expensive.
Very expensive.
It's scary.
Thank
Poor
God
Isaiah.
we get some pairs. I know. I used to give him hand-me-downs.
Well.
I would give him, and then his foot just got bigger. So.
Well, that's what growing will do.
I know. I could probably give some to Faith, but.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I was thinking while you were talking about those pink shoes, I remember right when we got them, we had played at maybe Ohio State the following game, or we had played someone, and everyone was wearing their new pink shoes.
Yeah, we're all wearing pink.
And we lost. And we were like, okay, whoever wore those pink shoes, never wear them again. It's
They're
the
cursed.
shoes. It has to be the shoes.
Yes.
And it always makes me think, like, I don't consider myself a very superstitious person.
No.
But our team as a whole is so
very
superstitious.
Yeah.
Like, everything is so...
To a T.
Yeah, like, even where we stand and huddle, like, before and after practice. So what do you have any pregame superstitions?
Oh,
or like pre-practice? Because we even have them like practice lifting.
Yeah.
Where we sit in meetings, like everything we do is literally
very
the
same. Yeah. I would have to say, when it comes to practice, obviously I'm standing next to Ben and Coach Abby. That's every time.
Yep.
I would say like for games or even practices, honestly, this is like whenever I'm playing, I tie my shoes, like I get taped, tie my shoes one time. But then like before we actually start, I have to tie them again. Okay. I was thinking about this today though. I was like, I feel like I can't be having these superstitions. Like if I don't tie my shoe, like is it that big of a deal?
Right.
As I was tying my shoe. So I
actively doing the superstition.
Yes, actively doing it. So that's kind of a consistent one. In the past for games, I would eat like a peanut butter jelly sandwich, but my mom or dad would make it for me.
Oh.
So that was in high school. But I would have to say like now in college, maybe like getting like a coffee or like matcha or something like before a game and taking a little nap. Those are kind of like the like I have to, or else like if I don't, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be so tired.
Yeah. But
honestly, like I'm not super duper superstitious, but then I start thinking about it, I'm like, there's so many things that I do every time
that you don't even notice.
Yeah. You do. Like it's like I just do it.
Yeah. And I feel like when everyone else is so superstitious, like you have to follow so you don't mess them up.
Yes.
But like I have a superstition that includes you. I'm not sure if you're aware of it.
I'm not aware of it.
Oh, really? Okay. So basically, and I explained this to Lucy because she was wondering why in warm-ups, like on the first down and back, I never give her a high five.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So basically, on the first down and back, I only give a high five to you and Addie. Okay. And then I have to give you guys a high five at the exact same time, making one solid
I did
clap.
not know that.
Otherwise, the practice is going to be terrible.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
And it's been proven.
Yes. Where if you
if I like, it stresses me out so much, like to the point where
you can't even think about it.
No, I will be like timing myself from half court, like on my high knees. I'm like, okay, this is going to be the one. And if it's not, I'm like, oh, like, okay.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's really awkward that you didn't know that. Every single time.
No, I had no idea.
I really thought you guys would pick up on it.
No.
That's so embarrassing. No.
Yeah. Oh, and you and Addie do the belly bump.
Yeah, we do the
yeah.
Yeah, before every practice and game. And you don't stretch by me by games.
No.
Used to. I don't remember.
Yeah, who are you?
Hannah and AJ.
Oh, okay.
I still stretch with that. Do you stretch with the same person?
I'll be with probably Lucy this year because I was with Caitlin last year.
Oh, so now, wait, you aren't by me then. Because you're in the center, right?
Yeah.
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 So you were to my left.
Yeah. I don't know.
But you.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, but you went with Addie and I went with Caitlin.
Yes.
God. Oh.
Yep.
Good times.
Hey.
Yeah. Did you do like, I did like the pregame shooting with Kate. You did it with Caitlin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would go with Caitlin. Oh yeah, we would go like
I know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so weird to figure out
crazy.
what our little things will be.
I know where everybody's gonna be at.
Yeah.
That's gonna be our next superstition.
Yeah.
But
I have to find something. Oh, and do you remember me and Sharon's dip?
I
Good
know.
freaking times.
I know.
Man. I'm gonna miss that.
I know.
I love Sharon. Sharon, I love you. Congrats on your engagement, by the way.
Yes.
If you're watching.
Yes.
Super excited.
So happy for you.
To turn that wedding up.
Yes.
Woo! We're going to turn it into a party.
Yeah.
No, we're not. Oh my gosh. Wow. What are you? No, thank you.
We're going to crash it. We're going to crash the wedding.
We are. We're going to get t-shirts with her face on it.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. I think that'd be great. She's gonna see this and like not.
No, I know.
Oh gosh. What are you looking forward to the most for this year?
Oh my gosh, I think just the new team. Like,
I know it's so different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna say something, but
no, I thought you meant new teams to play, but you mean our new team.
Oh well, actually both.
Yes.
Like, I think honestly, just the whole like new everything, like new teams, new yeah. I was going to say new conference, but it's not really a new conference.
But it's like a conference mesh.
Yeah, which kind of goes into the new teams, which is why I stuttered. Yeah, but and then obviously the new coach, same coach. Well, new coaches.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of new.
So much new.
New players, but like everything has been meshing just really well.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited. I mean, just lots of new opportunities. New is like the key word here.
Yeah.
New.
New.
But I'm excited for all of it. I think it'll be really fun, and I'm excited to play some new teams too. I think you're getting exposed to different people. Like over the years, like now with the Big Ten teams we've been playing, like we kind of know who's on their
what
team.
they do.
Yeah, like here and there they'll have a couple new players, or like sometimes they have a completely new team, but having like literally new teams is going to be really fun.
That you're so unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like last year especially, my freshman year, it was all super fun and exciting. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
But last year I was like, oh, man, like, we got Minnesota. We know they do this,
Yep.
this, and that.
You know
and we're
who's
gonna play
there.
them twice. We're like, man, this is kind of boring.
Uh-huh.
Nah, it's all fun. But
very fun.
So, yeah, I'm really excited.
Spices
and I didn't
things
even,
up.
yeah. It's hard. We just have Washington, Oregon. Oh, and we get to play at Oregon this year.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Washington.
You're right, yeah.
That's going to be
just
so
no
fun.
Californias. I know that part, but
Dang.
yeah.
I
But
get
Oregon
to go.
and Washington are really funny. We win.
Next year.
Oh, yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Can't relate.
Yeah. Gosh.
Yeah. Rip.
But I'm going to be a senior. Oh.
That's crazy.
Senior night's going to hit different this year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every year I think it can't get worse.
It
Somehow it
does.
does. Last year I almost needed to be wheeled off the floor.
I know.
That was terrible.
I really don't know if you can get worse from that.
No, that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
There's so many pictures. B-Ray.
Yeah.
He always takes so many pictures of me crying.
They're classics, though.
I know.
I
can't help
actually
it.
did, speaking of pictures, this one just came to my mind. I don't know where it's at, but I did find the picture recently of Monika doing the jump ball between her legs. Just wanted to let you know. I don't know what I was looking for. But I was scrolling through my pictures, and I just saw her in her stomach with the ball in between her legs.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I just had to let you know.
That's amazing. If you find it again, please send it to me.
I will.
And I will be making
So
that my
funny.
screensaver. Gosh,
Yes.
she's so hilarious. I
So
love
funny.
like when we can share all the funny stories. That's my favorite part of like having
know.
teammates on here, especially like the old ones.
Yeah. You
Give
just
us-
build.
Give us some of your favorite funny stories. I can think of so many.
I feel like, well, now that we're thinking about Monika, like those are like the key.
Guys,
key
it's
ones.
Monika. It is. They all have something to do with Monika. She is one of the best people on earth.
She is. She's, yeah. My mom, like, literally is obsessed with Monika. So.
I love your mom. Oh my gosh, yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. They're like somehow, I think they're just like, what's it called when you're like not related, but like your sisters basically, but like not by blood. They're that close.
Yes.
I don't know what it's called.
Me either.
Yeah. But yeah, with Monika, anyways, the jump ball was pretty iconic. For those who don't know, she literally did, I don't know what happened. The ball was like a loose ball, and she had fallen to the ground already.
As she does.
And the ball somehow ended up like by her legs, and she just snatched it.
Yeah.
She
She
just
felt
grabbed
it. She just
They
grasped
called
onto
jump
it.
ball, and
Yeah.
it was pretty iconic. That's one. I would have to say when she forgot her practice loop, Hannah's mom had to come in clutch with all that stuff, but
That was one of the most chaotic.
she's wearing Will's.
Oh my gosh.
She's
Yeah,
wearing
she had
Will's
like
stuff.
Will's shorts. I don't even know if she had high socks.
No.
Like, oh, it was just, oh, Monika.
It was pretty iconic there too. What else? I think there was a shot that Kate did during the game that was really funny.
Oh, when she hit it off the
Side
side
of
of the basket in
Yeah.
the left corner.
Uh-huh.
We were
So
all like,
it was really funny.
oh.
Because it was like money. I think she had been hot or something.
Yeah,
like
she had.
it was money. We thought it was money.
She got heat checked real bad. It was so funny.
Yeah, that one was really funny. I mean, obviously with you get scared really easily, so any of
Hey,
those moments are pretty.
I actually love that TikTok so much that you posted of me.
Yeah.
I watch it like a lot. It's so funny. My
know.
little ponytail and the way my head goes back, and then it's just like nothing ever happened.
It was so funny.
Oh,
it was so
gosh.
funny. Yeah, scaring Jada is one of those the top.
Yeah, and
Top.
you're always behind it somehow
I know.
with the camera.
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
videographer.
Yeah, Kylie recorded the one when Caitlin and Kate scared me.
The one of you getting chased by.
Oh my gosh. They don't
Myers.
even know about that. Oh, Kylie.
Yeah,
So
that was
who
really
told
funny.
him to chase me?
I may have been part of it, but I think others were too. We were just egging him on.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know how it started though.
Well, I remember because it was a traumatizing night. We were at Coach Jay's house handing out candy for Halloween last year.
Yeah.
And that video of Kate scaring Coach Jay, also hilarious. I will be sending that in the group chat after this. But so we had gotten done, whatever. And I walk outside, and Brian Ray, who's our photographer, his son was like trick-or-treating in that same neighborhood. And I see him immediately as I
Because
step
of how he
outside the
looks.
house, because a couple things I'm afraid of. As you guys know, terrified of mascots or anything that's like kind of in costume.
Yep.
Really terrified of just masks in general.
Yes.
Second thing, people who are short. Now, he's not a short person. He's just a child.
A little
He's
kid.
Child. Yeah.
He's a yeah.
But he was a short
little
human dressed as Michael freaking Myers, who was like, especially like my brothers used to chase me around my house when I was little in a Michael Myers mask. Like it meant something to me to see that. And I literally got outside and I was like, oh my God. Next thing you know, someone is yelling like, chase her, get her. And I am running full speed, sprinting down Coach J Street, screaming at the top of my lungs.
With a fake knife. And he's literally like this tall.
Yeah, he had like a toy knife. And in the video, it's like me running past and he runs behind me with a fake knife. And it was literally the scariest thing ever. And you guys let it go
like
on.
wig kind of like flying in the air. Very
His
briefly.
toupee is like... But everyone let it go on for like 20 seconds, and finally B-Ray was like, cut it out, leave her alone. And I was like, how could you guys do this to me? Why would you let him chase me? I hate all of you. It's so terrible.
It was so funny.
No, I'm traumatized.
Yeah, it was iconic.
I just make myself giggle. Okay, anyways. I'm going to find some what's this? Sorry, I got a notification about some homework. Dang. Ooh, 9.6 out of 10. Not good enough.
Oh, that's
chemistry.
Good. Oh, I thought you were going to say something about chemistry. I was
like,
oh my God. Oh my goodness.
The beer on your face. It was for chemistry.
Oh, I didn't know you were in chemistry.
Oh.
It's great.
Okay.
Rapid fire, so like I have to answer it kind of fast.
Yeah, kind of super fast.
Okay, this is bad.
I love people's hot takes. Well, for one, what's your hot take?
My hot take. See, I can't do it right now. I have to think about this. And the thing is, I play these in my mind before I go to bed. I think about.
What did you say
about like someone's gonna ask me what a hot take. Well, I actually did say for when they asked me, I said navy blue and black look very good together. Like I think if you wear navy blue jeans and a black top,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I love wearing navy blue leggings and like a black sweatshirt.
Yeah, I think it's very cute. So, I mean, I guess that could be my hot take.
So,
yeah,
you heard her.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your hot take on a very popular movie or TV show that you've seen?
Oh, okay. Twilight. I really think the acting is actually pretty good. Well.
Oh my God, you scared me.
Yeah, no.
You scared me.
We're both Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could watch that movie literally every day, every night.
Ooh, I might watch that tonight.
Yeah, I know. It sounds really good. I haven't seen it in a while. But honestly, the acting, I mean, for anything you watch, if you really look into it, the acting can be mediocre. Yeah. Unless they're like the top actors in the world. But yeah, I would have to say that. I mean, I agree. I love Twilight. I agree. Love Twilight.
And I think, they start off, the bar's already pretty high with just Twilight, and it gets better every movie.
Uh-huh.
The only time that really icks me out is when he's like, Bella, where the hell have you been, Loca? I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, like you just can't look into that stuff. But like when she's walking and she's like, the dudes are coming after her, he comes in his car, whips around, and saves their life at the beginning of the first movie.
Amazing.
Top tier.
Deserves a Grammy.
Uh-huh.
Wait, an Emmy.
An Emmy. Yep.
Oh, gosh. No.
Oh my gosh.
What's the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you in public recently?
In public?
You know mine.
That one's really funny. Wait, actually, you said yours first.
Okay, so mine is...
Because I did get secondhand.
No, did you really?
I fear I may have. It wasn't in the moment. It was after you started telling me. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
because I was
trying
to make it better. Yeah.
So basically, oh my God, it was so embarrassing. I almost had a breakdown. We were in the weight room, and Kylie was like walking over kind of by the fueling station, and there was like another woman there. And so I'm just walking, and she looks up and she goes, "Hi," and I'm like, "Oh, hey, how are you?" She wasn't talking to me whatsoever. There was actually a group of girls, probably, I think they were gymnasts who she probably like takes care of.
Yeah.
Were behind me, and she looked at me kind of weird, and then just started talking to the other people. And so I walk up to Kylie, and I'm like,
Kylie.
Yeah, I was like, Kylie, I'm gonna need you to walk away with me right now. I'm gonna need you to put your stuff down and walk with me right now because something really embarrassing just happened to me. And that's the worst thing ever. Like that, there's nothing that's more painful, and it happens to me all the time because I'm so like, hey, and no one ever is saying hi to me.
No.
Oh God.
No. I did think of mine.
Yes, go.
So recently I do like usually get it delivered, my Jimmy John's.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up one day, like I decided to just pick it up from the Jimmy John's. So I parked my car far away for one. So I'm walking, whatever, which is fine. walk into the Jimmy John's. I don't know why I included the walk, because it's really
Okay.
not a big deal.
Okay.
It's not part of the story.
Okay.
But then I walked into the Jimmy John's, and I just started saying, because it was like probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and I was like, my order's definitely ready. So I'm just talking to the guy. I'm like, hey, like, I didn't order for pickup. He's like, what's your name? I was like, Kylie. He was like, what did you have? Like, turkey tom, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I don't see anything. Did you do the right address? And then I started looking at my phone, and I was like, okay, no, I didn't. I'm at the wrong Jimmy John's right now. So then I had to leave and have that walk of shame back to my car, which was really, I think that's why I included the walk.
Yeah.
Because the walk there was fine, but the walk back, I was just like,
And it's the fact that you had to walk that
empty-handed.
far, too.
yes. So that was painful.
Did you end up going to the right one to get your sandwich?
I did. I've never even known there was a Jimmy John's by, like, I'm not even gonna say the street. I don't know what the street is called.
You know there's one, like, really close.
Yeah, the one downtown?
No. The one, it's by...
On the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that one.
Is that where you ordered it to?
Yeah. I ordered from the one downtown. And then
Freak.
Yeah, I was pretty upset about that. So that's the first thing that came to my mind. So
You are just so funny.
yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Some of these are so funny because it's like, what's the most embarrassing outfit you've worn? And I can, like, imagine pictures of you when you were younger. And then, like, the cringiest thing you've ever shared on social media. Like, I'm just thinking about those videos that you and Faith used to record.
Yeah. Well,
on the
Faith is
computer.
iconic.
Faith's are scary.
Yes.
'Cause she's like...
She wasn't, well, I think she, like, genuinely thought she was in a different world. That just revolved around her. So...
Yeah, well, she thought that she was on a TV show, I swear.
Yeah, no.
Like, those videos are genuinely really scary.
They're very scary. Her selfies. Yeah, I will never...
I wish I could have spent just, like, a week in you guys' house when
in
I was
that
younger.
era, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on.
Just to see, like,
Yeah.
and then that video you shared of Isaiah, what dance was he doing?
Well,
Juju on the Beat?
Juju on the Beat, yep.
I just, like, and who, your mom was recording it?
I think Alyssa.
Oh my, like,
Yeah.
it's just, like, how do these
A lot
things
going
happen?
on. Yeah.
Okay, I'll find one good one, not think of. I can't think. This one says, have you ever blamed a fart on someone else? I have, all the time.
Guilty.
Oh, I'm actually interested to know this one about you. Okay,
Oh,
what's
no?
a funny habit you have that you do when no one else is watching?
Oh.
You're really... Kylie is the most entertaining person to just watch.
Yeah.
Like, she is so funny just being herself.
Yeah. I would have to say, like, I go through a lot of phases where I have these hyperfixations on, like, something. So, like, recently I have been investing or looking into invest in a violin. That's my most recent one.
Kylie!
Aside from, so because I did that, then I started looking more into what that entails. So I added recently to my Amazon cart, like, because I was like, a violin's kind of loud. Like, I don't want to wake up my roommate. So I've been looking into, like, the silencing. There's, like, a little thing you can put on the strings that make them quieter. Am I going to get the violin? Probably not.
Right.
So I would have to say I just have these, like, phases where I'm, like, very invested in, like, doing something. And I put a lot of effort and time into those things. I never follow through with them. Or I'll do them for, like, a week. Like, I
You used to really be into painting.
was really into
I remember
painting.
that.
Haven't painted in
Years.
so long.
Italian.
Italian, yes.
And my favorite part about Kylie learning Italian is it was after we went to Italy.
Yeah.
It
so
wasn't even before.
For what purpose? I don't know why. Well, I had to take a language, but am I going to make use of it? No. There are a few words I hear and I'm like, wait, I kind of know what that is.
And we'd always be like, okay, can we do something at this time? And Kylie's like, no, I got Italian. We're like, Kylie,
Every day.
why are you in Italian?
I know. It was literally every day. But I actually love my professor, so it made it a lot better.
Yeah. Oh, didn't they came to a game, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did come to a game. And yeah, I actually loved her. It made the classes a lot better. So shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out, Claudia.
Oh, period, Claudia.
Yep.
Oh, gosh. Okay, well, is there anything else fun you want to share? Anything at all?
I don't know. I feel like
The floor is yours.
I don't know. I'm not like. You have to ask me the questions because I'm not a rambler.
Okay, let me think of a fun Kylie life question. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Oh, okay. for my final question.
Okay.
If you could move anywhere in the world at the end of this season, like at the end of your school year, pack up, gone, price isn't even a thing, where would you go?
Ooh.
John can come with you.
Okay. I really like the Carolinas.
Everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kate likes it too. Monika likes North Carolina.
Yeah. I did like Miami when I went there this summer. I don't know. I didn't really experience the
nightlife.
Crazy, the crazy side of it. But the daily life of it was fun.
Really?
Yeah. It was very good weather, very warm. Or Nashville. I like all three of those.
Mm-hmm. Definitely warmer places.
Yes, warmer places. Yes.
Out
Sunlight.
of the Midwest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can agree with that. I've always wanted to live in Nashville.
I know.
Fun
It's
fact.
so cute. Have you been there?
Mm-mm,
Yeah. No?
Never.
Wait, where was the bachelorette party at?
Omaha.
Oh. You
Nebraska.
were wearing cowgirl boots, right?
Yes, I was.
Okay, that's
so, and that's kind of like
that's
me
why
thing.
I started.
I tried to turn it into Nashville.
Yeah.
It was just Nebraska.
Nashville in your mind. Yes.
It was.
Yes.
Yeah. But okay, well that's all I have for you,
Sweet.
Kylie. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm so excited to be back. And love you guys. Thanks for watching and seeing. Bye.